going to show you how to make this little elf on the shelf cake topper. And if you're wondering why he's only got one arm, watch the bloopers at the end and you'll see why he's only got one arm. I'm going to go and fix this little guy's arm before I take him anywhere. But for now, if you want to make one of these for yourself, then just keep watching. So to make this elf on the shelf cake topper, you're going to need black, red, white, brown, skin tone and blue fondant. You're going to need a polystyrene ball, a barbecue skewer and all these different colours of luster dust. So I'm going to have the exact description in my description bar. And to start out, I'm just going to mould the face. Insert your polystyrene ball into the flesh fondant and shape it well until you can't see any creases. And use your finger to create an indentation where the eyes are going to be. And use a circle cutter or a piping nozzle to create a smile line. Use a ball tool to create a bottom lip. And just give those outer edges of the lips a bit of shape with that ball tool and with this shaping tool as well. Use that same ball tool to create the nose and to shape the nose. And create some eye sockets and insert your white fondant inside the sockets. Now you're going to mix some black luster dust with alcohol and that'll be your edible paint, and just paint on your black eyelashes. Use blue and black fondant to create the inner part of the eye. And some white for your little cat's lights. Painting on some eyebrows here using skin tone or terracotta luster dust. And here I've mixed some red sparkle with peach luster dust to create your big rosy elf cheeks. And now I'm painting on a half moon shape using that terracotta paint as well. Insert your skewer and just set your face to the side. To create the legs, roll 2 pieces of red fondant into skinny cone shapes. Just check that they're okay for size. And once you're happy with the way you've shaped them, stick them on. Now for the torso. Roll some red fondant into a tall cylinder shape. And use a ball tool and your fingers to make a little pouch on the inside. That's just going to allow the body to sit neatly on top of the legs. Some edible glue and stick that on. Use a medium-sized star cutter just to create the collar here and create an incision at the top and stick that on as well. This little elf was very naughty and squirted toothpaste all over the cake, so we're going to make the tube of toothpaste here just so it has a little bit of time to dry. And you can see it's just rolled into a cone shape. Some indentations at the bottom And just insert your skewer to give it a bit of strength. Create your lid by rolling some white into a ball, and again those same indentations. Then you're going to roll a red strip of fondant and paint on whatever brand of toothpaste that you're going to go for. There might be a wee ad pop up for some of you here, so make sure you stick around and finish this little guy with me. It may pop up, it may not, but if it does, stick around with me and finish this little guy. Sticking the head on. I don't know why I make my heads so big. They're huge. I don't know why. Every cake topper, the head is always massive. I don't know. If there's anybody else out there that creates their toppers with huge heads, please let me know, because it's becoming a problem. Here I'm creating the ears, just 2 pieces of flesh fondant into teardrop shapes, and creating an indentation using the ball tool again, just to give it a realistic ear effect. Starting to look very cheeky. Create his hair using some brown fondant. If you look at the elf on a shelf, I don't know if any of you have an elf on the shelf. My kids love elf on the shelf. Let me know if you have one and what his or her name is. But they only really have 3 or 4 big thick pieces of hair, so I've just rolled 3 or 4 fat pieces of fondant, especially that middle part. It's rolled into a quiff type shape. And don't forget to cover the back of the head as well. I'd love to hear some of your elf on the shelf stories. If you want to leave me the names of your elves or any stories in the comments, or anything you want me to create next time, let me know. Here I'm creating the hat. Again, a cone shape rolled into a real, quite a pointy point at the top. And then using the ball tool technique, the same thing we done with the body. It's just to create a pouch again, so it's going to sit snug on the head, and you might need to set it on and off a few times just to make sure that it's going to fit properly. A strip of white fondant just for the trim, and we're almost there. So stick your toothpaste on and then shape your arms around the toothpaste. These are his little mittens, 2 pieces of white fondant and 2 sausage shapes for the arms as well. Use a cocktail stick just to support, to make sure those mittens stay stuck on. That's quite hard to say. So stick those arms on. And I'm gonna have a tutorial up for this Christmas tree as well. If you want to know how to make a fondant Christmas tree, it'll be on my channel, so check it out. And here he is, our cheeky little elf on the shelf. Subscribe to my channel if you find this tutorial helpful, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye! Today I'm going to show you how to make this elf on the shelf. And he's been very naughty little elf, as you can see. He's squirted. And his arm just fell. His arm just fell off. Interesting. If you like Elf on the Shelf, or you just whatever, I don't know. He's only got one arm. Or you just like Elf on the Shelf. Shelf. In a minute, I'm gonna fix him. I think I've made enough. Subscribe.